first opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Herbert going to go to the air right away. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. And the slot man goes in motion left. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Slot man moves right. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. This is caught by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. The slot man in motion right. Herbert operating from the red zone. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mike Evans, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Burrow. Catch made here by Campbell. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Burrow will throw. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Dawson Knox, 52 yards. And the Broncos have cut the lead back down to 2. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
On first down, it's Herbert. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
He was covered by 32
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Throws right side, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for another Colts.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Slot man moves right. Again, Herbert. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and the Colts pick it up.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And the slot man goes in motion left. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 40-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd and goal, Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They go play action with Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Campbell making the catch. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Burrow on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Burrow looking to pass. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Slot man moves right. A final shot before the break for Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10, 19-yard line.
It's Eckler again, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now, Herbert. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now it's Burrow.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Room here to run. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Once more, here's Eckler.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The slot man in motion right. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Outright, this one goes to Patrick.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it, as they showed there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 19 yards away.
And the Colts are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
And now once again, the Colts will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here we go. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Right where they set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Javon Hargrave providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
Got an open man, that's Campbell.
And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here we go.
A final shot now for Burrow. That is caught. It's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.